Golden Hour by Jacob Lawson. It was released 2022, so it means the 3 years and it's so famous song. But you know, guys, like every time on event I received a request. Do you know, can you play Golden Hour? And yes, it's really amazing song to play in piano, and you can do as well. I believe in you. So let's start our lesson together. In this cover you will find that it's not original song as it is, but it's very like simplified it for piano. So if you like to listen the song and you want to learn how to play in piano, so let's start together. Golden Hour has time signature 6 and 8. It means that you always will count 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. It's easier to count for piano playing. And it has 4 sharps. It means that it will be key C sharp minor, C sharp minor or E major, right? So we have two ways. But left hand is starting A major. So if we discover what happened with left hand, so we have A 4 times, 1 and 2 and 3, and then G sharp minor 3 times, and then G will be natural, it will be augmenting, and then F sharp minor 4 times, and then E major will be 3 times, and only E the last note. So how to count? The best way, of course, to practice left hand, it will be like your root, like your metronome timing, and you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 so always count like that and trying to practice left hand. If it's already great, then we can start right hand. Right hand, to be honest, we cannot name any chord because it's always like very close notation. So we have F sharp, G sharp, B and C sharp, and we're doing like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 then you have E. So only bottom note was changed. Then you have E, F sharp, A, B, and you're moving. You see, very close always. And then D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. When you practice right hand easy, slowly, then you play in both hands. You know, for me, very important to hold pinky. So pinky and maybe finger 1 on right hand. It will be like this. You see, my pinky is staying here like that. I hold it. It's really helpful. And we start slowly to count. For me, as you know, like it's better to watch exactly right and left hand how it's connected. And we start 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. So slowly. One note was changed, and then you have F sharp minor, and then you have E. It was only introduction, only beginning of song, and slowly tempo, as you know, and then you can make increase in tempo. You can always control your tempo, remember it. When you practice part 1, and the best way is only 1 day, next day you repeat it again, left, right, together 2-3 times, and you can move next part. Next part, as you know, that notice, like left hand is always same, but right hand will be. So it's repeated, right? So let's discover, because it's like trill, yes, like 2 notes, and we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So what notes we have? We have G sharp, A, repeating, and then G sharp. Then again G, A, G, A, G, G, A, G, A, G, like you stopping, right? And again you repeating 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Again stopping, and again F sharp, and then again repeating, stopping, D sharp, E, F sharp. I'm using finger 5. Yes, pinky is the best. And then slowly you connect hands together, as you know. And we started 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Changing, right? Remember about left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and. So you noted that we finished second part. It should be easy for you because it's like same like first one, introduction. So if you're happy with that practice, again, remember every day you add in new stuff. So first you practicing first 8 bars, next day you practicing next 8 bars. And we have now 17 bar. So in this case, I really suggest you to check what happened was right. And we have C sharp, C, D, E, C sharp, E, D, C, B, B, G sharp, D sharp, C sharp, B, D, C, B, B, A. And then you have E, C sharp, and E staying, E, C, B, A, G. And then you have this chord, which is so uncomfortable to read because B sharp is already C. So I would say C, D sharp, and G sharp. So you press this chord and you have F sharp, G sharp, B. Remember, if it's difficult for you to read notation, better to write it down. Take pencil, don't be shy, and write letters. And then it's repeating again, same part. C sharp, C, D, E, C sharp, E, D sharp, C, B, B, G sharp, D, C, B, D, C, B, B, A. And then same, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, and the same chord what you already played. C, D sharp, G sharp, then you have E, G sharp, C sharp, write it down, G sharp, C sharp, E, and then you have this diminished chord, C minor diminished, which is C, D sharp, F sharp. When you already practice this hand, then you can start to connect slowly, as you know, slowly, and watch notation is the best way, believe me. You cannot play by listening. And we started. So left hand is already here, and we start together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3, 3 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then you have G sharp 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and you see, sometimes I have mistakes. It's normal to have, but please read it to the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then you have G 3 times, 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. Okay, done. So when you practicing slowly both hands, then you understand, okay, 1, 2, 3 parts is already done. So you see that every new day, you start in some new section. And believe, in 7 days you can do it if you follow my instruction. Next bar 32, which is page 4, and you found that it's only 8 bars will be repeating. So in left hand you have only 2 chords. You have A, E, A, C sharp, E, A, C, C sharp, A, E, E. Then you found that this is one position and this is second position, and your hand should be like 1. So you see, I'm not doing like some students doing like this. So I'm not moving my hand too much. Like I have one position and then you see I'm already on second. And you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you need to finish 6 plus 6 notes. And you're doing it how many? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you have G sharp minor, because we have B, D sharp, G, right? And we have same like 1 position and 2 position, and we're playing 2 times. 1, 2, and then you have E chord, and this chord you already remember in the beginning you play D, E, F sharp, here D, E, F, so we'll be saying D, E, F. Here you cannot reach, it's so far, so better to do like glissando. 1, 2, 3, and then it's repeating. So left hand practice, because it will be some challenge for you if you never played broken chords or arpeggio. So you should be practicing. And then check right hand melody is so easy. It's like G sharp, C sharp, D sharp, B, A, G sharp. Beautiful melody, and there's chord you playing with right hand and left hand together, like 1, 2, 3. Up to you. Here you can even play one note, like 1, 2. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, if you want to, or you can even repeat like E. And then E, 2, 3. You repeat it always E. Will be easy as well. And then you start in playing both hands, as you know, and we start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, repeat like this. And again repeating. One, section is your beginning. About pedal, you can use pedal in every new chord in left hand. Here I changed, and now here I changed, and hold it. And now I'm hearing, changing. Only D sharp and D sharp you can add because it's the last notes, and you found that it's E major, which has 4 sharps. That's all. Then we recognize what is music text. So the best way is print music sheets, then write down notes. If you don't know, you can follow this video and stop it and write down for yourself, because like every musician is doing it, like we have pencil and we can write down some small details which is very important for us. And I know that some people, they don't want to follow music sheets, they don't know, they're scared of it, but the best way is learning is music notation. I hope this video was very great. You can check how I play this song here. If you have any questions, if you need MIDI piano, you can comment me or message me directly. I will be happy to help you. If you want private lesson as well, I'm open for every new student. And thank you so much for comment, and see you next lesson. Bye.